Hey guys, it's Kate Campbell. Thanks for tuning in. This look is going to be very Christmassy. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna do a look very dramatic, very Christmassy holiday season. I got a lot of shimmer going on. It's going to take a little bit longer than your everyday, but it's worth it if you have something special to do or if you just want to look good. So let's get started. All right, you know the rules. My grandma always told me the key to youth is moisturizer and exercise. And I always believe what my grandma says. So you should do. I use the Morphe eyelid primer. Just a little bit goes a long way with eyelid primer. So tiny little bit. Put it on both fingers. Essentially what eyelid primer does is if you're trying to do a fun look, kind of like we're doing today, it sets it in place. It's also a lot easier to blend. Face primer, because I'm going to be doing a lot of highlighting. I want to get that wintry glow today, lots of shimmer. Okay, so eyes. So I'm gonna do a pretty bold red lip. I'm gonna stay a little bit more minimal with my eyes. Probably gonna use 2 to 3 colors. So I'm gonna use my beloved Jaclyn Hill palette, a YouTube sensation, and look at this beautiful palette, okay? So I'm gonna start here with this rose colored shimmer, and I'm gonna kind of put that all over my lid here. I'm actually gonna try just this, a tad bit of this shimmery ruby color, and I'm just gonna put that right in the corner here. I'm using the same brush I was just using, really loose bristles. It gives you a lot of freedom to blend. And I kind of want to, don't do too much. I just want a little bit of that redness in my eyes. And I'm going to take more of a dense brush here, and I'm going to use this bright off-white, lots of shimmer in there. And I'm just gonna place that on my lid. Dabbing will work because it'll really get that pigment on there, and we can kind of blend it out here in a second. I did more of a loose brush here. This is gonna help blend, and then you're just gonna go circular, blend, blend, blend. Okay, so I'm gonna do a drop shadow. I do drop shadow. I never do bottom liner. I think it's a little harsh looking. I like to be a little bit more softer. But I'm gonna do a top eyeliner today too. So I'm gonna use this dark maroon. And you don't need too much. You need an angle brush. And then you wanna go right underneath your eyelash line. You're doing the drop shadow, you can make it decently thick. We're gonna blend it out a lot, but once you get in towards the corners, you wanna really thin it out. So then I clean my brush out, that same angle brush, and then I'm going to choose a lighter color. So maybe I will do, let's see here, I'm gonna do this one right here, this little beige. And I'm just gonna go right underneath that maroon I just did to soften that look a little. And then I'm just gonna kind of go through here and touch up that crease just a little bit, darken it just a bit. I'm gonna kind of show you how to do a wing so you can get it perfectly even. So first, just do your normal eyeliner, however you wear it every single day. Okay, so as you can see, I have these two dots. They look pretty even. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull those into my eyeliner, and you wanna make that kind of a distinct point at the end. So I would start this way and pull in rather than coming this way. Okay, so these look pretty even. However, they're really dramatic, not really my vibe. I do want to wing the eyeliner, but these are just a little overboard. So just get a Q-tip wet. I like the pointed Q-tips because they have a lot more control. And then I'm just gonna kind of wipe that end off. Next up, brows. Gotta get a brow pencil. Line on the bottom. Shape it on the top. Bring them both to a point here. Blend. Just the tip. Just blend the tip of your eyebrow. Okay. And then another tip I could give you is if you take a little bit of hairspray and you spray it on your little blending tool for your eyebrows, and you just kind of go over your eyebrows with that hairspray. They ain't moving. All right, face makeup, we've already primed, we've already moisturized. I use a wet press, the Studio Tech, my MAC, apply. Okay, since I'm doing a little bit more fancy makeup today, I'm going to use this Anastasia. I use the wet contour. I think it's better for wrinkles. It doesn't really set in so much, and versus a powder, just for a highlight. So I'm gonna go with this yellowy toned one. Get that on your brush. I'll take my beauty blender. I'm gonna dab it in just a little bit of water. The reason you dab it in water is because it is a sponge. So if you have wet makeup on like I do, when you apply a sponge, it may just soak it up. But since this is already saturated with water, it's not gonna pull any of your makeup off your face. It's just really gonna help you blend. So dab, 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 dab. So now, since you're completely washed out, we need to add some color. So grab your angle brush. I'm gonna use the Anastasia kit, the powder pressed. I use the light to medium, and I am actually, wow, this one is almost gone. I have a couple others, but I'm gonna use this center one right here. It's got some warm tones to it, but not too much. I really wanna get in there. Right under your cheekbone. Squeeze your brush, and if you don't switch up brushes like I typically don't, get that line on your nose. Same on the other side. And then you want to go around the perimeter of your hairline with that dark low light. Goodbye, double chin. So I'm actually going to take my spoon brush, whatever it's really called, and just do a tad more blending of this highlight color. Okay, bye kabuki. Okay, mascara time. Like I said, layers. Do 2 to 3 layers. This is actually a look you could do some fake lashes. If you want to. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. So for lips, like I said, I'm gonna do a really bold red lip. Oh, I'm gonna use a Kylie lip kit. It's called Mary Jo K. So let's give it a whirl. The trick about lip liner is to be lined just outside of your lips, not really on your lips, just outside. It's gonna make your lips look a lot bigger. Alright, so now I'm going to take that Mary Jo K. This is the lip stain. And we are going to apply. And once this is applied, it will darken up a bit when it dries, so... One thing is for certain, you have to be very careful with reds, because if they get everywhere, they get everywhere. So like I said, the red will get kind of everywhere. All you have to do is just take a small, dense brush. I'm just going to use that blending brush that I have. Take your foundation and just clean her up. Okay, you guys, last but not least, I'm going to do a highlighter, a lot of highlighter, because like I said, Christmas, you need to sparkle and shine. So actually one of my favorite beauty products I've gotten recently is by Fenty Beauty. It's called How Many Carats, and I don't know really how to show you this, but it is magical. It's beautiful. Loose, not too big, and I'm gonna get a lot of product on there. I'm just going to dust my cheeks. Same on the other side. I'm gonna get that tip of your nose and then right above your lip. So I decided that I wanted to complete this look with some fake lashes after all. So this is just me putting on some fake lashes. Okay, if you want, you can go back over those fake lashes with a little bit of mascara. Just a little bit. You don't want to do too much. They're already really dramatic. So it just kind of blends your lashes with the falsies. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. This was a very Christmassy look. It took a little bit longer than just an everyday look. This would be something for a special occasion, Christmas. I would totally do this if I was gonna go like ice skating. It's got a lot of shimmer. It does look very snow-kissed winter goddess with a bright red lip, which I really like, especially since this is a stain. Doesn't come off at all. I hope you like this look. I hope it's really informative. If you have any questions or want to see something else, please let me know.